How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome to another review on the channel. Now, as you guys know, life is full of choices. You make this choice, you make that choice, and at the minute, FIFA's full of choices as well. Tonight, we got a Tanganga or a Tanganga. No difference in stats, one difference in position, right back to left back to right back. Where the difference comes in is work rates and foot. The left back is left-footed with medium-high work rates, which is sensational if you want to play him defensive. You want him like basically there all the time. Or you've got the right back, right-footed with high work rates. That's the one I'm going to choose today. That's the one I'm going to review. Will the other card be good at left back? Of course you will. Of course you will. Just this one will get forward that a little bit more. So if you want a defensive one, go for the left back version. You want one that will get forwards and get backwards with the same kind of momentum and not be as rigid in his position. Right back. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And that's how we're going to review him today, because I do like my right backs to get forward and defend at the same time. Same for the left back as well. Normally the basis for a fullback on this game is high-medium. The difference from that, I think Wan-Bissaka's always had the difference, medium-high. So again, if you like a defender with the position of a Wan-Bissaka, probably go for the left back. Today we're going to review the right back. I'm going to see how good he is. Lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do. You bring that type, you smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here as well, and drop in the comments, left back or right back. Which one are you guys going to choose? Or, if you've already chose, let me know how the card does perform. He's 5'11", high work rates, the right back anyways. Left back's got medium-high, of course. He's right-footed. The right back anyways. Left back has a left foot. 2-star skill moves, that's the same across the board, and a 3-star weak foot, as well as all the stats. All the stats are the exact same. I went with an anchor on the cards. I'm not too certain why. I think the main reason was because I didn't have a shadow in the club. And I wanted to see anyways whether the anchor boost and the pace was good enough. I mean, it should be. I was hoping it was. I've got to say it was anyways. He's got 87 acceleration at 96 sprint speed with the anchor boost. It goes to 92, quick master in Marshall, and 99 in terms of sprint speed. The attacking kind of shooting category, it's just not there, boys. 41 finishing, 26 long shots. So although he's got a high work rate, and he will be involved in the attacks if you give him the freedom to do so, don't shoot with the cards. What you want to do if he does get forward, cross, pass, and utilise his good passing stats, because 81 crossing for a fullback, not that bad whatsoever. Decent vision as well. Great short pass, great long pass. The curve is a bit sauce. In terms of dribbling, he's got 83 agility. Now, he is quite a big man. Now, if you go by the height, he's 5'11". In-game, he seems to have a stocky frame, so he's quite like built, you know what I'm saying? He's got 83 agility. He does turn really well, by the way. If he does get dispossessed, or you get dispossessed, you want to kind of track the run and recover. He's great at recovering from errors, or either your team make, or the possession is turned over to your opponents. He's great at recovering and then getting back into place, because he's got good agility to turn fast, and he's got the pace to close them down as well. On the ball, it's not that good. It's not that good. He turns quite slow when on the ball. So if you're thinking about dribbling with this right back, kind of think again. He's got 80 balance, 93 reactions, sensational stat by the way, 80 composure, 83 when it does come to dribbling, and 85 ball control. Defending stats are through the roof, man. He's got 87 when it does come down to interceptions, that goes to 92, defensive awareness 88, that goes to 93, stand tackle 88 to 98, and of course slide tackle 82 to 92. By the way, if you want more stats in that category, probably use shadow or something like that, right? And it will boost the acceleration. But tonight, I didn't have any shadows in the club, so I thought, you know what, let's test him with the Yankee Cam style. He's got 97 jumping, 84 stamina. I did see a lot of people kind of focus on that and think, you know what, the stamina's not good in this card. 84 stamina for fullbacks, not that bad whatsoever. Fullbacks are always the one, as well as wingers, where stamina does deplete if you give them the freedom to go forward and go backs. If you guys stick a stay back while attacking on Tanganga, that stamina does not matter whatsoever. Plus, I didn't utilise stay back while attacking. I literally put overlap on him and just kept everything the same. And again, the stamina was fine, so that doesn't even matter. Strength is good at 88, aggression is 87, plus 10 by the way, and the strength of 90, it's sensational. And traits-wise, he's got team player. It is what it is. Guys, we're going to jump into the gameplay right now. Showcase Tanganga at the fullback position. The guy played really well. Hey, let's get into it. So here we go then, lads, into the gameplay. We've got gameplay on this screen. Why have I said that? You guys can see the gameplay in front of your faces. Honestly, He was fantastic at that full-back position. It got forward when I wanted him to get forwards. Of course, like, naturally, if you've got them on the overlap and not, like, stay back while attacking, they're naturally going to drift forward anyways. But I've got to say, to be fair to Tanganga, he didn't really drift out of position unless I pressed L1, I triggered the 1-2s. You see him in the right back position there, he's actually going to move forwards here, and then I pressed the L1. You see where he started and he stuck his arm out in front of him, pointing to where he wanted the ball. That is when I triggered the run. I pressed L1 or LB if you're on Xbox, and I triggered the run. That was one of his first involvement. 6 minutes into the first game I did play, and I thought, you know what? This guy could be solid defensively and offensively as long as I don't do too much with him. Now, with fullbacks and stuff on this game, yes, you mean, look at the team of your Cancelo, you can literally do anything with that cards. With right backs and left backs, with the stat layouts that Tanganga's got, you've got to keep things simple from now and then. Instead of dribbling past everyone, instead of utilising like 5-star skills and all this kind of stuff, or even like shooting from like 35 yards, you want to keep it simple. What you want to do to build up to him to get him in the crossing position, which by the way he's very good at, is 1-2s. So if you see a player inside, this was normally Conte in my formation. I played a 4-3-1-2. I think it was the 1-2, not the 2-1. But yeah, he was actually fantastic at doing that and getting involved in the players. And he was always an outlet on the right-hand side. And this will be the same with the left back if you don't select stay back while attacking. Great left foot cross there, by the way, with a 3-star weak foot, which wasn't that bad. A great cross there, and Aubameyang came close. I think I had Aubameyang striker. He does get someone running in behind him there. That's because earlier in the move, I did go forwards. But again, he's in the proximity, and he's there to kind of recover, so to speak, in that position. Now you can switch a play very, very easily with this card. You'll see it later on in this review as well. It's very simple. He seems to have long passes down to a T. So if you see, well, in my case, the left back was well forwards, and I utilised his amazing passing and switched it to Luke Shaw in like a perfect pass, which you will see during the review as well. We pick it up down the right-hand side. I clicked the right stick in for a couple of times to see what would happen, and then I cut inside here. I just walked. So honestly, if you've got someone like a Tanganga fullback, don't overcomplicate things. I see a lot of people doing like tricks with fullbacks and stuff like that. If you keep it simple, it's very easy to get in behind defenses. 1-2s are your best friend when it comes to players like Tanganga on this game, because you can just do give and goes. Plus, with a lot of fullbacks on this game, they are technically gifted from time to time. You look at the Cancelos, Hakimis. I'm trying to think of different players that's not like, even like not the upper echelon kind of fullbacks like Team of the Years and stuff like that. Still, people do overcomplicate things. Phil and Mendes, etc., etc. But honestly, when you've got someone like this, just keep it simple. 1-2s, the best friends, and then get into the area when you can utilise his crossing, which, as I've said many times, is actually really effective. If we got someone there that can be positional awareness in that kind of box and just attack it, bang it in, maybe like an Alan Shearer in his heyday, I would have scored. Look at that, it's effortless, man. Straight to Luke Shaw's toes. But guys, in terms of the pros, which you do see on the left-hand side, pace, interceptions, power, which is basically his raw strength. He's very strong, very aggressive on this game in the full-back position, as he does stop that cross. Interceptions are obviously very, very needed for full-backs in this game. Tackling, crossing, and these recoveries. Now, it does say recovering, because he's good at doing that. If you do lose the ball, say in this position, he's good at hunting down the player and winning the ball back, and I really did like that about the cards. The only thing to watch out for is he's very stocky in his movements when he does go forward, hence why I said keep it simple. Lads, let's jump into that summary. So there we have it then, lads. I rocked a full Premier League team tonight in Tanganga. I'm actually happy I chose this card, and I think, you know, with the choice that it is, you'd be happy choosing either. Honestly, personally, either for me. Let's go to Spurs. I'm going the wrong way, guys. Spurs players, right? And then we'll look at the defenders and just compare the two, because honestly, defensively, these guys are both it. They're strong, they're great in the challenge, and they're basically very quick. And obviously for like centre-backs, right-backs, everything like that, defensive players, you want them to be quick, because on this game, it doesn't reward those that choose, I don't know, maybe defensive awareness over pace. Pace is very, very important for centre-backs and full-backs and every defensive player like it is here. So if you're going to choose any of these, it actually doesn't matter. It does not matter whatsoever. So what I do, if you're kind of like humming and hawing over which one to take, I'd look at your team. I'd look at your team if you're going to do this SBC, which, by the way, I reckon is fantastic value. We'll get in that in just a second. Obviously, this one's got high. This one, if I can actually... Emerson, where did he come from? That actually switches as medium high, right? And that's literally the only difference. The work rate's in the feet, because as a left back, you want a left footer. As a right back, you want a right footer. It's just the natural state of play. So when it does come down to that, I'm not actually too displeased, you know. It's actually a really good thing to have. Where's my overall ratings going here, boys? Well, I put the wrong thing on. Imagine my shock, mate, me messing up. Could never be me, boys. But, hey, I'll get into the ratings in just a second. What I'm trying to say is, if you want this one, you get this one. If you want this one, you get this one. You're not missing out by choosing either or. Basically, you just need to look at your team and think, you know what, I've got a link there. That would work in that position. Say if you've got, like, I don't know, Spurs centre-back, or like even an English midfielder. You could have Chalobah or something like that, or a goalkeeper to link into another English defender, then link them off, or even someone like a Raheem Sterling. I was actually thinking like this link for the left back, and then I could just put anywhere elsewhere, because that's a strong link and that's full chemistry. But then I realised I had Luke Shaw, who's now got this infinity symbol for some reason, and I kind of did need a right back. I've got quite a few right backs in the Prem anyways. I think I've got Trent and I've got Manquillo. I believe so anyways. Let's have a little look at that. Right backs in the Prem. Yeah, I've got Trent and Manquillo. Now, Trent, I never play right back. I always play him in the secondary CDM. Manquillo, I mean, if I was to build a Newcastle team now, he would be obviously in there. But defensively, Tanganga, even pace-wise, it is a lot better than this card, even though Manquillo does have the acceleration on Tanganga. So what we're going to do now is get the overall rating and discuss the SBC some more. The overall rating for myself is a big number right about now. It's very cringe when I do that, isn't it? Right about now, the big number is 9.2. That's the rating I would give Tanganga in this game. He's strong, he's powerful, defensively class, and he's very, very quick as well. And he can give you options in the attack for crosses and passes in field. If you're going to try and overcomplicate things, that is where you'll trip up with this card. Either dribbling past someone, taking like 35 feet shots and stuff like that. Don't do that. Just keep it simple, keep it easy. If you want him to attack, do the 1-2s, work him up the pitch. If not, let him play his right back row and just keep things simple. And that is basically my suggestion for this Tanganga. Now, the enjoyment rating for myself will be an 8.3. I don't know where that cough thing's coming from, but he's very enjoyable in that kind of role because he's always free, which is very, very nice. And obviously, he does the simple things more than effective. He's sensational defending, sensationally strong, sensationally jumping. I mean, he's got 97 jumping. Sensationally fast and sensationally able to recover. Sensationally. By the way, I just did that to annoy you guys. But 8.3 enjoyments. He's going to do the basics. Keep it basic with Tanganga. And the value for coins. Guys, I'm giving it a 9.8. And you might be, wow, Marshall, that is massive. It's a massively high rating on the value because I think this could be one of the better English fullbacks this year in the game. Even Premier League for that matter. 130 to 140, that's the minimum, by the way. And the maximum on the Xbox and PlayStation, I reckon that is a bargain. Very fairly priced SBC. And, yeah, I reckon that's value. So, hence why I did give him a 9.8. But lads, it's going to be it for the review of Tanganga today. We discussed left back and the right back. And the summary is, you want the left back, you get the left back. If you want the right back, you get the right back. There is pretty much no difference as to the two cards. Left footer is on the left back position. The right footer is on the right back position. The only key difference is the work rates. And that can normally be controlled anyways via custom tactics. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like. Drop a comment as well, which Tanganga you're choosing or how you feel about the card and the price of the SBC in general. Thank you very much for watching. Like, a comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one, lads.